Well, here we're looking at the Dow, and we could see the same problem we were talking about with the S&P 500, kind of really just running sideways here. I have this on the daily. You could see that just kind of we drew the kind of regression channel in that yesterday. I want to just show you quickly the advantages of these channels. You could see they come together, and so you just draw the first one, and the main idea is to kind of make sure that you're drawing the more prominent or the more the one that makes the most sense out of the two. Okay, because if you start to kind of try to tailor it to something that you think just makes sense to you, and you're being a little optimistic and not fair with it, then what happens is you just really don't have accuracy, and that's what we really are looking for here, as opposed to what we think it should be. We got to make sure that you want to be right on the money as far as what's going on, especially when you see movements like this. You see it on the upper channel. You could see it holds the 50% retracement level right there. Here we're seeing it hold that midpoint here, which we know is very valuable here. So now we know that we're pretty much close into that. So that's usually the guideline. It can get, there's other good techniques in here, but we're not going to get into that. Basically, what we're looking at now is just lower highs. You see it trying to break out to that prior range, and it hasn't been able to do it. And it continues to go right underneath this line, and I'm not able to break it. Now it went back into this range, into the lower levels today, into the 17,900. I talked about the fact that it probably needed to make that quick little test there, and it did, and it came back. So I would watch for this. So far, it's still holding and still honoring that uptrend. As you could see, but you don't want to see the break in the violation of that, especially this midpoint line here, because then I think we'll see this step much lower into the lower range, into the say 17,500, and then any break there, then we know 17,200, which was the prior low here, is going to be important, and also obviously 17,000. But you could be seeing this kind of sideways action for a little while still if it's not able to break to a new high. That's why it's important to kind of change this channel dynamic, which it hasn't happened just yet.